Hello guys, good morning once again. This is Mercy Aigbe and her new husband. Mercy Aigbe and her new wedded husband. You know, people have been dragging them since the time of their marriage. And some months back, is it up to a month or maybe actually some weeks back, they also dragged both of them that the man is married and Mercy Aigbe snatched someone's husband. So I think just recently, just 2 days ago, they both came out to grant an interview. And that interview has caused something else right now. So here is the interview. I'll play it now. And later on this morning, the first wife came out to say some things to the husband and also to Mercy Aigbe herself. So now, the internet is busting up with another story entirely concerning Mercy Aigbe and the new husband, Mr. and Mrs. the owner.
Yes, so the owner, yes, the owner, and I've been calling myself Aya, the owner. So the owner is wondering who wondering who the owner is. So the owner, yes, the owner, and I have been calling myself Aya, the owner. So the owner is a pet name I coined for my boo. And I came up with the name because of, the way we connected, the undiluted happiness this man right here makes me feel, the joy, the peace. And I just felt, oh, this is the rightful, like, this is who, okay, this is my Adam. Like, I am 100% sure that God took me out of him. Like, he is the rightful person. And that's why I gave him the owner. So that's actually a nickname for him? Yes, it's a pet name for him. Yes. Okay, so I don't want to get emotional actually. I said I wasn't going to get emotional, and I'll try as much as possible to just have it all in control. Okay, so before now I had a very, very bad breakup, and so after that bad marriage, I made up my mind I wasn't going to hook up with anybody anymore. I was just going to focus on my career and my kids. And then this good-looking man comes into my life. At first, I was like, well, I felt the connection, the chemistry, the companionship. Anytime I'm with him, I don't want to leave, and I felt it felt good. And then when he asked me to marry him, he's a Muslim, by the way. I was like, marriage? No, I wanted to run. At first, I was like, so I don't. Your last experience really scared you about? Yes, it did actually, and I just felt marriage wasn't. I don't think marriage is my thing because I didn't want to go through all that anymore because I'm very emotional, and I just felt I didn't want to go through all that wahala anymore, and I was just going to focus on my kids and my career. And for a very long time, I did that for like close to 3 years thereabout. Actually, I did that. I was just more focused on my career and my kids, and then he came into my life, but it brought so much happiness. I'm not saying this because he's here. It brought so much joy, so much peace. He's a good man. I tell him all the time that he's a good man. And then when he's popped the question, I was like, okay, I don't want to lose this beautiful experience with him. The connection is divine. So I'm like, okay,
see, love,
give it one more, trial, one more time, and I know this is my final bus stop. I can tell you from my gut that this is a forever thing. And it's a decision I took, and I'm glad I took it because it has been blissful all the way.
Well, Mercy has always been a business partner, and I've always seen something very special And what was the first thing that got me connected, that got me attracted to her, was that she was very open and she was very truthful to me with the first transaction we had together. In fact, when I gave her some money to produce a movie, she had to return some money back to me, which was something I never experienced. Even up to today, no one has ever come back to me that this money is more than enough. This is what we have left, and you have to take it back. And I was like, wow, and I was impressed, and at the same time, I felt, wow, this is somebody I really need to keep up with in terms of our business relationship. And when she had the bad experience from her previous marriage, it was in the open. Everybody saw it, and initially when I heard about it, in fact, I was even advising her, the usual way we Africans are, just be calm, be patient, everything is going to be fine, and do not leave your marriage. And she was like, if I were your sister, were you going to advise me to be in an abusive relationship? And I was like, I have to, I just had to step back, and I was like, I'm sorry, you're an adult. In fact, I was in the US when that happened. I saw it on the internet. So, and I had to let me leave this girl to, just be focused, because I didn't really like the kind of response she gave to me. And I was in the US for a while. I came back, what is next for us to do? And she was like, no, I'm not interested in production right now. I needed to focus on my children and my business. When it comes to production, I need to put that aside and all that. I was, okay. And I continued with other producers I had as at then. And, once in a while, we'll chat, we'll talk, how are you doing, this and that. And, she had to, and at a point she said, she was trying to get back into the production. And the title of the movie she produced then was, what is this crime? 77 Bullets. In fact, she never collected money from me. She produced, she did everything by herself. And I was like, is it that this girl does not want to work with me anymore? Is it that I've said something she didn't like at a point? And she said to me that, you know what, I'm not willing to sell to you. I just want to start, having my own, content and all that. And I was like, okay, I respect that. In any way you need my help, let me know, and I'll be willing and ready to help. And at a point she called me again. She said, I want to sell this movie. Are you willing to buy? I said, really? Okay, let me have the privilege to see the preview copy. And she sent to me, I previewed, and I liked. And I was like, okay, well, we started the business, relationship again. In fact, even after then, she did another movie for another marketer in the name of Corporate Pictures. In fact, I thought I lost my relationship with her, because I felt maybe because I was trying to advise her with her previous marriage, I think she took an offense with that, and I felt, well, I don't think I've ever done anything wrong by saying what I thought was right as at that point. So, but she came back to me and she said, would you like to buy this? And because I was not really happy with her, I had to price the movie very low. Yes, I was like, sure, I don't even care. Well, would you take this amount? And she was like, no, you are a bad person. Why would you price this? You have the experience in the industry. You have seen this movie. You know how much I would have put into this movie. Why would you price this low? And I was, okay. I don't have to buy, and you don't have to sell to me. You can take to whoever you want to sell to. After all, you just sold a movie to Corporate Pictures, you can go to him. And Maybe a month later, she came back to me and she was like, okay, do you really like this movie? I said, yes, I do. Okay, are you sure you like it? I said, of course. Okay, are you willing to buy? Yes. Okay. How much can you buy? I said, I've given an offer already. Can you add more? I said, no. Yes. He said, okay. And she said, okay. How would you pay? I said, I'm going to pay you half now and half when I sell. And she was like, are you sure that is what you're going to do? I said, yes. She said, I'll get back to you. And she got back to me the same day at the night or thereabouts, later in the day. And she said, okay, you can have the movie. I'll send everything, the master, everything back to you. And I got the movie. And I started promoting and all that. I released the movie. And I made so much money. And the movie did very well. Online, on DVD, whatsoever, the movie did very well. And I felt that, my conscience was not telling me that, will it be right for me to just swallow all this money? I didn't invest. She invested her money, her intellectual, whatever, her money, everything. I just sold and I made so much money. This won't be nice. I said, well, let me just do what we Muslims call sadaqah or zakat, so that whatever I'm eating will digest well and it will be nutritious and be helpful to me. Just like I was just cracking jokes. Called. I said, well. And because I've always had account details, I just transferred, and in the narration I put gifts. And she was like, oh, gift, how? I said, yeah, that's a gift. And she was like, wow. I said, and she was like, oh, that was very nice of you. Although I've always told her that the movie did very well, even when I released the movie. And another thing that was, very striking was that the usual producers and actors, when you sell a movie.
What he's trying to say is that he loved her and he appreciates her because the Messi Aigbe is very hardworking and very sincere, loyal person, and is a business woman. That she's very hardworking and she's so loyal. That's what she's trying to say. So that's why she married her.
And the movie does well. They will come back to you like, oh, the movie did well. You're supposed to, give me some more money, some more. She never said that. She was just like, oh, I'm happy. Oh, the movie did well. And another thing I did, I never lied. Anytime I call, I say, wow, the movie is doing well. Oh. We are doing, even on the promotions, she has a lot of followers. Yes. Even though the deal wasn't a very good deal to her, promoted so well on all our platforms. Wow.
Very passionate about my.
And I said, wow, this girl. And I was like, this is very unique. Because I didn't really expect her to put so much effort and energy. Because she knew already that the movie was mine. Yeah. But she did. She was promoting, she was, at the end of the day, that was how we reconnected. So we started again, and she was like, oh, I never knew you were this kind-hearted, that was very thoughtful of you, that was very nice of you. Oh, okay. I said, okay, let's go for a dinner. And that was how we reconnected. So I've always known that Mercy is a very truthful person, very hardworking, very reliable, and she's somebody that you can confide in. She's somebody that, when you have an opportunity to deal with her, she's not going to betray you. She's very loyal. Whatever she says is what she's going to do. And whatever she's going to do is what she's going to say. So I've always known that about her. About 10 years. Yes. The first movie you did for me was in 2012.
So how long have they been doing business together?
Yeah, 2012.
So 10 years.
I think it's about 10 years. I think it's about 10 years.
Okay. It's yes. With dates.
Yes. We were never friends. Though I've met him like a couple of times, but we were never friends. He's an older person to me, so there's no way, we are not connected in any way.
Because there was a picture that was flying all over social media of you and the wife. I don't know what function.
I think it was
That was for a birthday. That was about 8-9 years ago.
And I was invited.
She was invited. Ogabelo was invited. Femi Adebayo, Shola Kosoko, Ibrahim Chata. A lot of Nollywood, superstars were present. Even some of my colleagues.
Because I was married at that time.
She came just like Ibrahim Chata came with his partner, Shola Kosoko came with her husband. So a whole lot of people came with their spouses.
They're asking me, is she and the wife friends? Say no.
That is not true. That is not true. There's nothing like snatching. I'm a full-grown adult. And they were never friends, and it's a decision
I think we just came up with a lot of narratives.
It's just like anybody could walk up to any celebrity in a party, or even forget about my party.
Yeah.
You could meet a celebrity, even in a mall. Oh, I like you, I'm your friend. Take pictures.
That doesn't make us friends.
That does not make you guys friends.
So we never.
So we could step out of this building now. Somebody, oh, Messi, oh, I like you, I'm your fan. Can we take pictures? Well, my family is in the US, and I shuttle between US and Nigeria because my business is here in Nigeria. And people say we are separated. Maybe they are saying that because
this aspect actually caused the
my
problem.
family is not here with me in
this
Nigeria.
Particular aspect
But
caused the problem
we are
this
good
morning.
together. Though there were issues, because of what is going on, but everything is under control. Everything is back.
This man said here that he and his wife, they are good together and everything is in control. That they are fine. That his family is in US. And the wife came out this morning that he should stop lying, this and that, blah, 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 that he has already left him with Messi Aigbe. That is the latest news as of this morning.
And everything is fine, so we're good. I am a Muslim, and my religion permits me to marry more than one wife. Now I am married to 2 wives. I have 2 beautiful women, and I'm glad everything is good.
And the wife also warned Messi Aigbe to stop talking about her online. That for the fact that Messi Aigbe said they are never friends, that he is a deadly liar. The wife said they are both friends. This and I will still read that, but that particular aspect, it caused problem this morning.
I strongly believe that we are making progress. Though it may not go at the pace at which we want, but it's steady, but it's moving. And I believe that if we continue the way we are working, we are getting there, and I believe we're going to get there. Because, I remember when I joined the industry, it was practically on the VHS, and later it was on the VCD. Now, as you know, I'm the chairman of Baka TV. It's SVOD online. People subscribe to watch all over the world. That is not how it used to be. I remember so many years when we used to, request for VCDs from Nigeria to send to us to watch movies. But now it's not like that. And if you see the kind of content we produce, we churn out from Nigeria, it is globally competitive. So I believe that we are not doing badly, and we're gonna keep doing better.
Journey so far has not been very easy.
So that is all about Messi Aigbe and Mr. Diona, the new husband. And the wife came out this morning. Let me read out the chat. The wife dropped on her Instagram page. She said, that is the first wife. She came on her Instagram this morning after she saw the video that is going all around yesterday. Then she said, you know, this is the first wife. The first wife. Do you see her very well? So she dropped some text for her husband. She said, let's get the record straight here. This post is regarding an interview recently going around by Media Room Up with my soon to be ex-husband, which means like they will soon be ex to each other because I think they want to divorce themselves already. So let's get this record straight here. This post is regarding an interview recently going around by Media Room Up with my soon-to-be ex-husband. In one of his numerous lies, I want you all to know that in contrary to what Mr. Adeoti said, I did not and I will never settle to have a second wife in my marriage to him. Kazim, you should stop painting a perfect picture of a marriage you clearly do not have with me. Oluwafunso Asiwaju Koto, you and your side chicks can continue with whatever it is you are doing, but never come out to social media disregarding me of my children with your demeaning and childish attitude. I will not stoop so low to your level of rubbish and stupidity. That's his message to the husband. And here is another one. She said, as for you, Mercy, let's cut the crap. We were friends, but the shame and your glam lifestyle will not let you admit it. You have been sleeping with Kazim since your son was only 5 months old. I introduced you to Kazim as my friend. I called and personally invited you and your ex-husband to the 40th surprise birthday party I did for my soon-to-be ex-husband. You were a constant friend of mine back then. I brought you close as a friend because I liked you, but you repaid me by sleeping with my husband Kasim. Then she proceeded, you were a problem in my marriage for years. Now I'm happy to let you know this is only the beginning of the end for you. I'm done. He is all yours. Enjoy. I'm really past this. Like I said in my first post, losing someone who does not respect or appreciate you is actually a gain, not a loss. Thank you all. The first wife dropped this. Ó ṣàjẹ́ pé méjì obìnrin ò sí, it's not easy. Pé wọ́n fẹ́ fẹ́yàwó léèyàn. May God just help us all. Thank you guys. God bless you. We'll be coming back for another streaming very soon. I really appreciate you. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for the like. Thanks for viewing. I really don't know how to do it, but you guys, you are coming. You are encouraging me. God bless you all. I really appreciate you all. Just be dropping your comments. Maybe you have something to tell me. You have any correction, you know. I really appreciate you all. Thank you so much, everybody. God bless you.